Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is George Schlacek.
The one and only.
And I like talking about drones. Well, flying them is even better, but the experience I've gained over the past year can possibly save you some money this Christmas season, and that's why I'm sharing it here. Are you shopping around for a drone? Perhaps it's a gift for someone you love, or even for yourself. It can be overwhelming to look at online ads for drones, especially the budget variety. I was there about a year ago. The first drone I ever bought was the Holy Stone HS700D. At the time, I had no idea you needed a license to fly this drone in Canada. To clarify, any drone with a takeoff weight of over 249 grams needs to be registered here, and you need a pilot's license for that. It is relatively easy to get with an online test if you can read and retain information reasonably well. The test costs $10 here in Canada, then another $5 to register the drone. You also need to be aware that there are a lot of restrictions applying to drones over 249 grams, even with a basic license. For example, you're not allowed to fly it over a built-up area. There are fines if you get caught. Let's use my Holy Stone as an example here. When I first got this drone, it was exciting, and I thought perfect for learning how to fly. The drone responds relatively well to the controller and is a lot of fun to operate. The one thing that disappointed me right from the start was the camera. 2K resolution should look awesome, don't you think? They even sell this drone with the 4K camera now for an extra $100 or so. There are two problems. First, the camera does not have the proper sensor to record in true 4K. It is software that produces a high-resolution image, but there are limitations to that and arguably no improvement in picture quality. Budget drones give you cheap cameras, but they'll use sneaky ways to disguise them as something amazing. Most people won't know the difference because they'll watch the footage on a phone or an iPad with lower resolution anyways. Second problem is that drones move around in the air. Without image stabilization, this will make the video footage extremely shaky, even when there's very little wind. So if you're passionate about getting good video footage, or photos for that matter, perhaps a budget drone is not for you. In my opinion, those drones are good for only one thing: learning the basic controls. Since this Holy Stone is built very robust, it'll probably survive the crashes you'll have in the beginning. And you will likely crash because even with GPS enabled, the controls are not that precise. Let me put it this way. If you're able to fly this drone safely, then you won't have a problem flying a more expensive drone. If you really want a thrill, try flying without GPS. On those budget drones you can. The really cheap ones don't even have GPS. Good luck controlling one of those. For a beginner, it'll probably just get you frustrated. So if you're looking at buying a budget drone to learn, make sure it has GPS. Now here's something else to consider. The DJI Mini SE or even the Mini 2 are not that much more expensive compared to some budget drones. Example from Amazon Canada. The Holy Stone is $369, while the Mini SE Fly More combo, that's with 3 batteries, is only $479. Which of those do you think, seriously, is a better value? The Mini SE or the Mini 2 each weigh less than 249 grams, so you can go out and fly them with very few limitations. What you get with the Mini 2, which I have, is truly amazing. I don't know how much the Mini 2 sells for in your country, but know this. Compared to any low-budget drone, it'll be worth the money. You get a precision aircraft that responds instantly to the controller. It does not rely on a Wi-Fi connection, but DJI's OcuSync 2, which guarantees a strong signal. Theoretically, it should allow you to fly several kilometers away. That's not recommended nor legal in most places, but the technology is good for it. Then there's the quality camera that records video at 4K 30 frames per second. The camera is stabilized via a 3-axis gimbal. It is rock solid even in relatively strong wind. So unless you're a total goof, like I was, and you're sure you're going to crash, well, treat yourself to the Mini 2, or at least the Mini SE. Those are still budget-friendly drones, but they're simply far superior to the cheaper ones. If you're worried you might crash, you can purchase the DJI Care program. I didn't buy it, but I had to fix mine already once. It was not easy, but doable. So, bottom line, as far as drones go, with the DJI Mini 2, you get exactly what you paid for. They're not cheap, but worth it. With some budget drones, like the Holy Stone, you pay for more than you get. Get it? I found that out on my own, without requiring any bribe from DJI or anyone else for that matter. It's the truth. If this didn't convince you, check out the video at the top of the screen right now. I lost my Holy Stone on the 3rd ever flight. I'm still not sure how this was possible, but it happened. If you also like to see how I got it back 6 months later, that's in the video at the bottom. Enjoy and hit that like button. Okay? Thank you.